Hey there! Glad you could join us again. Today, we're going to talk about something important to your safety in the workplace: preparing for emergencies. First, we'll brief you on fire safety and prevention. Fire or flame is created when there is a chemical reaction between fuel, heat, and oxygen. To stop a fire, you need to remove at least one of these elements. Fires are classified according to the fuel they consume. Knowing the types of fire will help you decide quickly on how to best deal with it. Class A fires are ordinary combustibles that leave ashes like paper or wood. Water is best used for this type of fire. Class B fires are caused by flammable liquids like gasoline, diesel, or alcohol. Do not use water for these, as it will only spread the fire. Class C fires involve electrical equipment. Once you're able to cut off the electrical current, the fire becomes either Class A or B depending on the fuel. What to do in case of a small fire? First, do not panic. Emergency situations need presence of mind. Try to put the fire out by stomping it or pouring water. Use fire extinguishers if necessary. If electrical equipment catches fire, unplug it. Once the fire is extinguished, promptly report it to the Asset Protection and Safety Department or APSD. What to do in case of a larger fire? Evacuate everyone in the immediate area. Activate the fire alarm and call for help. Use fire extinguishers to put out the fire. If the fire grows out of control, do not hesitate to evacuate. What about electrical short circuits? If electrical equipment or appliances emit a burnt odor or produce smoke, unplug it quickly and inform APSD. If there are no open flames, fire extinguishers will not be needed. Speaking of which, here's how to use a fire extinguisher. Pull out the pin. You will need to twist it to break the seal. Aim the nozzle at the origin or the base of the fire. Squeeze the handle to discharge the fire retardant. Swing the nozzle from side to side to cover the entire flame. For better fire control, know the best type of fire extinguisher for the job. Use pressurized water for Class A fires. Do not use this for electrical and gasoline fires. Dry chemical fire extinguishers are good for all types of fire. Use a clean agent type of extinguisher for Class B and C fires. Foam fire extinguishers can handle Class A and B fires. But what if you catch fire? If your clothes or your hair catch fire, do not run. Doing so will only fan the flame by adding more oxygen. What you should do instead is stop where you are, drop to the ground, and roll from side to side until the fire is gone. To be prepared to handle fires, employees must know where the fire alarms and the extinguishers are and know how to use them. All fire alarms and fire extinguishers must be prominently displayed and easily accessible. Ensure that all fire alarms and fire extinguishers are fully functional and properly maintained. Employees must know the location of the nearest emergency exits and the routes going to the evacuation or assembly areas. Keep emergency exits and hallways leading to them free from obstructions. Keep emergency numbers posted near and saved in your mobile phones. Now, some tips for fire prevention. First, store flammable and hazardous materials properly. practice good housekeeping to avoid fire hazards. Do not smoke in prohibited areas, especially where flammable materials are stored. Do not overload extension cords and electrical outlets. Turn off and unplug electrical equipment when not in use. Next, we'll learn what to do in the event of an earthquake. If you are near a door, exit immediately. Move to an open area where there are no poles or trees that can topple over. If you are in the office, get low and get under a sturdy table or desk. Stay put until the earthquake stops. If you are in a hallway, stay near a wall. Kneel and cover your head with your hands. Stay away from glass and overhead objects that can fall on you. When the earthquake stops, what then? Check yourself and others for injuries. Evacuate everyone in the area. Assist those who need help. Be wary of hazards along the way. Control any fires that may have broken out. Keep on your toes for possible aftershocks. Smarter still is to implement the following precautions. Check the stability of overhead objects and fixtures. Bolt or strap heavy furniture and fixtures to the wall. Keep breakable objects at ground level. Know the emergency exits and evacuation areas. Have an emergency supply kit at the ready. The evacuation area. VMC's emergency evacuation and assembly area is located at the parking lot beside the administration building. Prepare these additional supplies as help may not arrive immediately in case of a major earthquake. There may be power outages and other disruptions such as availability of food, water, and communication. Make sure you have enough emergency supplies for you and your dependents that can last for 72 hours or 3 days. Flashlights with batteries. Whistle. Potable water. Non-perishable, ready-to-eat food. First aid kit including personal medicine. Toiletries. For females include sanitary pads. Extra clothing. Blankets. AM/FM radio. Keep these emergency numbers stored and accessible. Emergency dial 1911. This number calls the fire, safety, and security offices simultaneously. APSD hotlines. Fire station. Safety office. VMC clinic. For Victoria City, Victoria City Police. Bureau of Fire Protection. Disaster Risk Reduction Management. Crisis and Disaster Management Office. And Kaayong Lawas Health Center. Great job finishing this safety video. Now you're more ready for emergencies like fires and earthquakes. Keep safe, everyone.